Alright, here we go. Let's give it another pull, I guess. Fuck it. This one actually isn't too bad. I think, like, honestly, I probably could get this within 5 total pulls. This is pull number 3. Just had to remember some of the stuff that happens at the end. A lot of this one actually is very similar to the normal version. That's the funny thing about this. It's not really all that much different from what I've seen. Biggest difference is clamp is really annoying to deal with, because I only have like a limited amount of anti-knockback, so one of them I'm gonna have to purposely try to like be behind the boss to prevent being knocked back. Like, that part there is a little bit faster. You have to react a lot quicker. Gives you a lot of downtime in between mechanics, kind of weird, like especially if you've been doing like more recent Savages, there's not as much downtime like this. Okay, here's the first one that's kind of weird. I think I could just, yeah, if you just go behind him, you could avoid the knockback totally. So I'm going to purposely just try to, at the one at the end, I'm just going to save the anti-knockback for that. A bunch of these I'm just going to just try my best just to get behind them in time. This I should just be able to solo with a mitigation. Yeah, that actually that does way less damage than I was thinking it was gonna do, honestly. Pretty much don't even really need to mitigate this. We're already at the halfway mark. It's looking pretty good so far. This mechanic here is a little bit annoying because this takes you down to 0 basically. I'm just gonna delay doing a part of my rotation just to do a really fast heal there. I think I should have waited to use the gap closer there. Yeah, I wanted to use it here. That one is just like this, it's like normal. You just have to fucking like do it a lot faster. It's actually looking good despite that little fuck up there. This is basically just, most of this is actually just the same as normal for the most part. Okay, good, I have a gap closer there. Alright, this one here is the one I definitely have to invuln. Oh, you can't invuln it. Okay, shit, so I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna do that. So actually, it's funny, you actually can't use arm's length there at all. You just have to try to just get behind him, which, that's easy enough. It's just, damn, he had to be like right at the wall. Alright, let's just do another pull. I'm trying to figure out like a way to get around that, because if he's going to be like directly at the wall, that's going to be an issue. I definitely think I still need a gap close there, and just kind of clip behind him somehow. It's weird because I swear I used arm's length earlier, and it actually had worked on one of them. As far as I remember too, there's not really that much more to this. It's just that clamp mechanic is just really annoying the way that it's set up. It's depending on where he's positioned at, so I have to be like really careful that I don't like screw myself over. This one's definitely doable though. I had it like down to like 15% earlier. Just again, it's just like trying to figure out how to get around clamps sometimes. Because it just seems like based on his position, he's already kind of at a wall, so it's like it's kind of hard to even get behind him, really. Yeah, so this one here, like, I could just get right behind it, no big deal. Which I guess I'm going to have to try that for every single one of them. It's funny, because I swear arm's length was working earlier, not that one there, it didn't work. So you definitely just, it's mostly just a matter of just getting behind him in time. Had a little positioning error there, that's no big deal though. The vuln stacks pretty much are going to wear off before anything important anyway. I think the problem too was the first few pulls I kind of forgot how this works on Savage. But for the most part, like, this actually is not that bad. Like, especially compared to the more modern ones, this is pretty straightforward. Alright, here comes Charybdis. Considering just using the invuln there, but I don't know, I feel like that's kind of a waste. So I can just quickly heal myself up with Clemency anyway, so it's not like it's a major deal. Alright, this is a round where we wiped the last pull, so hopefully I could do this a little bit better this time. Alright, here comes... Alright, so you're gonna do this. Yeah, I need a gap close here and then get behind him to do... Clamp. Oh, I fell right off! Oh, I'm trying to figure out how to deal with that. That's like... Damn. Just fell right off of that. See, that's the only one I'm really having an issue with, and it's funny because I did it earlier and I'm trying to figure out how the hell I did it now. That one I'm just trying to figure out how to actually I wonder too if it's just a proximity thing. Like, I wonder if I'm not immediately in front of him, I just won't get knocked back. But I'm not sure on that. But the only like part that's kind of giving me trouble. Otherwise, this fight's relatively pretty easy. Because unfortunately, you can't just use arm's length just to cheat it, which is like unfortunate. Because I literally would just do it there because I think it's the one that makes the most sense to just try to just do it there, basically. Gonna do another pull here in a second. Hold on a second. It's this damn phase 2 clamp. That one's the fucking, it's the fucking drizzling shits, honestly. And I almost have like 10 minutes. I definitely can get the damage check on Paladin. This is like dealing with that is just really annoying. Alright, here we go again. Let's give this another try. Try to do Delta 2 after this one too if we get it done fast enough. Just trying to just do something to get that raid fill before Friday. Like I'm in a weekend static, so just trying to just do shit here before Friday, so I just keep that, like, get my raid fix in. Here was the first clamp. This one's easy enough, obviously. Alright, nice. At least we can avoided the fucking bone stack this time. I'm not gonna avoid that one though. Guess I pretty much, in order to avoid that, I just have to not be so greedy and just get out. But honestly, just one bone stack here on sync content's not gonna make a big difference, really. It's gonna go away before anything important anyway. Like, the damage I'm gonna take here on this buster, pretty much, like, it's not even that much different, really. We're almost near Charybdis. Guess I'm actually just gonna shield. I'm just gonna fucking Sheltron here, just have it, yeah, like it almost, yeah, it's going up pretty fast. So I'm gonna need to use clemency there. I just wanted to test that out. If I wiped, I figured it's a learning experience. But it definitely looks like I could just keep up time there and not really worry about using clemency. Now that Sheltron has like a regen effect. Alright, this is where it starts getting a little fucky, so I gotta really make sure I don't botch this time. This is the same as the first one, I think. Oh, damn, server uptick got me there. I couldn't really move as fast as the game intends you to have to do there. I was like pushing down on the analog stick like ahead of time, just still couldn't move fast enough. Alright, here we go. Might just purpose... Oh, see, now I already fucked that up. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What I was gonna purposely try to do is just purposely get knocked back there and just stay kind of back to see if it was proximity based for clamp, but I really, I just won't know until I get to that point again. It's really just a matter of just getting through that part of the fight, really. That was fucking stupid, though. Like, I know I already knew it was gonna go to ice, but I thought I had, like, more time to try to pre-position better there. About two, he's supposed to, like, teleport, like, before clamp or something, too. Like, I forget what it is. It's something weird. See, that one I did it pretty fast. Like, I just pre-positioned it, so I kept pushing the stick upward ahead of time. I think the worst part about this too is there really isn't that much to this. It's just I'm messing up at goofy times. Like I really don't think there's that many other mechanics. I could be wrong. I might be in for a big surprise at the end, like near like the fucking 5% mark or something. But as far as I remember, there really isn't a whole lot to this. Like, it's very similar to the normal, really. Nice, we avoided the bone stacks that time. Just had to make sure I was just a little further back. It's no big deal, really. I don't really think I really need to be mitigating that there. Just kind of just do it out of habit from all the fucking savage and shit I run. Here comes Charybdis again. I'm just gonna Sheltron up here. Yeah, like I just instantly already back up to 40k health. So that's pretty much a non-issue. I just don't even need to worry about wasting mana there. I can just keep fucking doing my burst. To save that gap closer for the clamp mechanic. Funny thing, I almost wonder if we're just gonna skip it this time. We're already at 36. I think there might have been a skip. No, here he's gonna do it now. Alright, I'm gonna purposely just get in front of him. See, now I'm seeing it's turned to ice now. It's kind of just... It sucks, I was like a foot away from him too. Alright, there we go. I think we're good. Yeah, okay, so I see what they want you to do there now. Like, I just was moving too early, just not need to panic there and just wait for that to resolve and then go across. This is looking way better, because the clamp that killed me when I was on the 15% really was avoidable. I feel like I could probably clear at this pull. Unless if there's like a nasty surprise at the end here, which could be a possibility. We're getting another Charybdis. There's a tank buster next, I believe, so here might be actually where I probably should invuln. Actually, I'm going to have to heal myself this time just for safety. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Still have that invuln in our pocket at least, so hold on to that. So this is, I think this here is where I had wiped. It was like around here, because there's going to be a bunch of AoEs behind him. So in order to avoid clamp plus the AoEs, I might have to do the invuln there. Yeah, here it is here. Okay, actually, this is looking good. That actually was, I don't know, before they were more closer together, I might have got lucky there and had gotten an easier pattern. Alright, here we go. This is the first I've gotten so far. Pretty sure this is the same old stuff though, so I think this is a clear. Want to jinx it, but I think we're pretty much safe at this point. Pretty sure this is the same as just a normal downburst. Let's see. Yep, this is gonna be a clear, it looks like. There it is. Wish it didn't take wish it didn't fucking take 39 minutes, but we got it. It looks like this is a first time clear, but I actually have done this before on another character, but it was indeed the first time I've done it on this one. Felt really cool to solo this one, honestly. So there we go. The funny thing is, I'm actually curious to know how long that pull was. Because I think I almost had like a shitload of time to spare, actually. So if you're tuning in now, I just cleared it like right as you tuned in. We were able to solo it. I'm gonna probably try 2 next. Like I've done this one when it was like legitimate, like when it was relevant content, but that was on like another character. So I guess we'll try doing 2 next, just for the heck of it. I was just gonna cut the stream there, but like figure at least maybe try to do 2 next. Oh damn, my gear is that low already. Oh god, that's funny. I was only in there like 38 minutes. I'm actually surprised the gear is that. Well, that's not that bad. Come on, I could have kept going. I'll just repair real quick and then we'll do 2. That's hilarious. I actually kind of felt like I was thinking to myself, I didn't think I was quite in there that long that the gear was that badly damaged. Oh god. Alright, let me get ready to start up Delta 2 next. this one a try. Alright, here's Delta 2. Probably should change the fucking description of the fucking stream, but just for now, just I don't want to waste too much time. I'm just gonna kind of just leave it alone. So we got Catastrophe next. He's next on the hit list. This one, I mechanically, I don't know if you could solo this one. I'm gonna try it anyway, though. This one, this one, I'm actually not quite sure you could solo this one. From what I remember, some of the stuff is a little weird. So we're gonna give this one a try next. We get the anti-gravity gimbal still, so at least it's gonna have some similarities to normal, at least. Probably don't really need to worry about tincturing first pull, but you never know. So I'm just figure I might as well do it. Assuming this is just gonna be a raid wide. Oh, I actually must have had to use the gimbal there, so we already made a weird mistake. I don't even remember what this marker is. So this will be interesting, just trying to remember what some of this stuff is. Let's see what we got here next. Ooh. I think I need to match this up or something. Alright, this actually one here is gonna be interesting, because I don't really like, when I did this legit, this was like right when this came out. I hardly remember this. This might take a couple pulls just to get through the first mechanic, because I'm actually not quite sure what I'm supposed to be doing there. I'm gonna give it another go. This one here, I think later on too, there's stuff that prevents this from being soloed regardless. So I'm just gonna, for right now, we're just gonna see what we could do. So we need the gimbal here, obviously. See, now I don't forget what this was supposed to be, this marker. I'm not getting a Vuln stack from it, so maybe that's nothing really that important. I think here is where I'm gonna have to, this might take a couple pulls to figure this out. Because I'm not quite seeing what you're supposed to do there. Obviously that's gonna be a wipe every time otherwise. I'm trying to think about it real quick before I do another pull, because like, I've done pretty much just about every Savage there is in the game. It's just, it gets to the point that there's so many fights and so many mechanics, everything just kind of jumbles together and I kind of forget some stuff, because there's just so much stuff to be memorizing. Clearly though, this one's definitely a lot harder than Deltascape 1 was. Which is natural. Obviously, the second one's definitely got to have a difficulty jump. Again, too, I'm not 100% sure this is even soloable. Alright. So what I'm thinking, this would be because of all the overlap. I'm guessing just going into the middle for the first one will satisfy the mechanic. I am really not sure though on this one. I think one of them is ground safe, and then one of them is like gravity safe. Like you have to be actually have the gimbal activated to survive. Like this is blue, so I think ground is yellow. Yeah, this one here, I think there I need to be in the air. Let's see what happens here with this. Yeah, I think you have to be like dead center. Like, see where there's the overlap? I think I need to be like right here. Yep, that's satisfied us. So we figured that out. It took me a couple pulls, like just trying to memorize what is what here. Again, though, I'm not sure, from what I don't really remember, I don't know if this is actually soloable or not, but we're gonna just try to give it a try. Alright, clearly that was a mistake there. Okay. I could deal with a Vuln stack, though. I don't remember what this is. This probably is the Tank Buster, because we haven't really had one yet. Yeah, I think that's the Buster. Ooh, okay. I think that probably requires a swap or something there. That was definitely some progress, though. See, I think this one might not be soloable, because I think there you would need to do a tank swap. Or I can just invuln it, which I think is what I'm going to try in the next pull. I think I'm just going to attempt to just invuln that one to see if that, like, I don't quite know if that's going to be enough to satisfy it. But I think that right now is the only other option I would have, trying to solo this. Really don't want to use an invuln right away, but obviously if is a required tank swap, like obviously I'm going to have to just use it there. Like here, I think I need to still stay in the air. Then we're gonna just go mid again, since we figured that out the last time. Yeah, I think it's like right where this over. See, now the pattern actually looks a little different this time, so I'm curious to see if this is gonna. No, we're good again. Okay, I think that's just the raid wide. So I had a Vuln stack here earlier. Yeah, you need to. Okay, so you just need to be up in the air. I do think you need a stack here, though, so I don't have anybody. Yeah, see, I don't have nobody to stack with there, so I'm gonna take the Vuln stack no matter what at that point. Alright, here comes the Tank Buster again. So like I said, this pull I will just basically invuln this to see if that will be enough. No, I'm still dying to that. Then again, I think I might have popped that too early. Again, too, like, obviously not all of these are even soloable, so, like, if I can't do this one, it's not that big of a deal, because, I mean, clearly, a lot of these fights weren't designed to even be soloed in the first place. Pretty much just totally get deleted by that, though. Could be a matter, too, of me just getting out of the way, like it could just be a cleave that's dodgeable, but I don't... I think the boss is still going to move around as I move there. I'm guessing that probably really just needs to be a swap. Or like I said, maybe I'm just invulning too early. I might just take the normal Buster normally, and then invuln like that delayed part at the end. Actually, I'm not really sure if there's any clear videos of this solo either, like to know if this is even soloable. Like, I probably should have looked ahead of time, but right now we're just kind of just chilling out, just doing whatever. So that was weird, because now I swore I was in the middle of that pole, and I still got killed. So it might be more complicated than just being in the middle, honestly. But them last two pulls, it was like literally like there was no issue. It just went dead center, no problems. I think after this pull, I actually like just to make sure that this actually is clearable solo. I'm just gonna look quick, because obviously I don't want to be wasting time either. Like, if there's mechanics that prevent this from being soloed, obviously wouldn't be much point in keep going. I don't really remember too well. See there, that elevates me by default. Alright, so we actually have a gradual petrification buff here. Okay, so I don't quite think this one is soloable, because I think you need to actually stack there to prevent from getting that. I could be wrong though, I'm not like rolling this one out just yet, because clearly we were able to do Delta 1 no problem. This one here though, I don't quite know how to avoid that, because I think the petrification is just going to instantly one-shot you no matter what. I'm always down for a challenge, but obviously, like if it's physically impossible to solo it, there would be like no point to just keep sitting here, obviously. Okay, this one apparently can indeed be soloed, so this one's going to take a little bit more prog, obviously, because I'm still trying to figure out, like, why I'm getting one-shotted. Like, I'm not going to get much further until I could figure that out. Because, like, I'm thinking, like, realistically, you actually would need to stack there. I mean, unless that has nothing to do with it, which that's clearly possible as well, obviously. See, I know normal has been soloed. People were able to do it almost 3 years ago. This one apparently can be soloed, though there is a warrior clear from 7 months ago, so that would have been like a little bit before, well, actually, yeah, it would have been like right when Endwalker came out, because they are level 90. I'm gonna do another pull here in a little bit, just trying to think of how this is. Like, I don't want to look, I almost don't want to look it up, because I kind of want to figure this out. But if it might get to the point I might actually have to look up how that would be avoided. from what I'm seeing, I'm just instantly getting one-shotted there, and obviously that's not gonna get it done, obviously. Yeah, it's funny because it's very early into the fight too. I'm not really sure how you're actually supposed to avoid that. This is a long fight too. This is like almost like, I think it's going to take about 9 minutes to do the clear. It's going to almost just be doing it like it's solo, or almost doing it like legit, honestly. Mostly just want to get through that because I'm just not quite sure. I mean, you have like 10 minutes and 45 seconds for the enrage. Just okay. So I think I'm seeing what the problem is. It's not the fact that I don't think there's anything you could do with the stack itself. I think what I'm doing wrong is I need to actually be floating for that part that's one-shotting me. We're just gonna do another pull and test that theory, I guess. Like here, like I'm pretty sure that would just be an insta kill. Like if it wasn't, if it was synced. I think you definitely need to be up in the air for that part. And I think that part that's one shot at me too, I also need to be in the air for that. Oh, I can't see this too well there. I think I'm in the middle this time. There we go. I think this is just that thing right there is just the raid wide. So this is where it gets a little funky because I think you just get the bone stack there no matter what, because I think you need to stack with somebody there no matter what. No, I just got instantly deleted there. I actually don't quite know what I'm doing wrong there, and again, the biggest problem is, like, obviously there's only like one clear video of this solo, So I actually, like, pretty much don't really have much to go by here. I don't know about this one. I definitely think it's soloable because obviously there is a warrior that has cleared it. There is footage of it. It just, I don't quite know if Paladin can, and I don't know like if really that is even gonna matter. It's just clearly I'm doing something wrong there, and I just don't really know what else you could do because like obviously I have no one to stack with, so it's like. Am I supposed to just try to invuln there? I really to the point I don't really quite know unless if I actually kind of look this up, which right now I'm trying my hardest not to actually look this up right now, but I think it's going to get to the point where like I'm going to have to actually figure out what I could do differently in regards to like trying to solo this. It's actually getting later than I thought it was, so I think I might wait to do more of this one tomorrow, most likely. Come back at it with more of a fresh attitude, because I'll admit I am getting a little annoyed, but like I just don't really see what else can be done differently there. Like I guess I'll do one more pull quick, and I'm just going to try to invuln the stack. I mean, it is a turn to stone mechanic, so like I wonder maybe I just need to look away while doing this stack. I really like, that's the only other thing I could think of at the moment. So we're just gonna try this pull, I'm gonna invuln it, I'm gonna look away. If that still doesn't satisfy it, I don't know what else more I could do really without looking it up. Because I don't really remember this fight that well, and the problem too is we're so early into the fight that like there's a lot more stuff after this. Alright, so here we go again with this. Just gonna invuln and look away. I mean, I don't see, I still got a vuln stack. So I really don't know what I'm doing wrong there. And I still looked away there. And I still got hit with the Rageful Petrification. Pretty sure that's basically, you're gonna just die no matter what. I don't think there's a way around it. Yeah, I really don't know. I'm probably either gonna have to look this up, come back to it, because right now I'm clearly not getting anywhere, and it's like I really don't know what I could do differently there. Like, because that time I did both the invuln and the look away, and it clearly I'm still getting a vuln stack and clearly getting like a debuff that I can't really do anything about. So for now, I'm just gonna end it there. Probably am gonna stream though tomorrow again though, because like I said, I need something to be doing before Friday. As far as like rating goes, at least we got Delta 1 done. That was actually wasn't too bad. I wish it didn't take quite as many pulls as it did, but hey, got that one done. Pretty much just gonna have to come back to this one probably tomorrow, most likely. So yeah, I think that's gonna do it. Probably, like I said, probably tomorrow I'll stream again, try to do Delta 2. what I think I might do too is I'm going to try to look into which ones actually can be soloed and which ones can't, so I'm not wasting too much time, because I know like some of them, like mechanically, there's just some of them are like physically impossible to solo just because of the mechanics themselves requiring more than one person. But this one definitely is doable. I kind of just have to figure it out a little bit more. I think Delta 3 is doable also. Like, I think these first four all probably are doable. It's going to be a matter of just trying to figure that one out and getting a little bit more prog at it tomorrow.